Hey guys, what's going on? This is going to be the third episode of Alpha from Nothing, and we're going to get some really good trades today. So, we actually upgrade our black markets to get some nicer ones, we get some more painted exotics, and just some good trades in general. If you think I could improve anything, don't be afraid to leave some feedback down below. I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. Alright, we got this trade with Bliits. He actually traded up for these purple voltaics, so we're going to trade him our Guardian Parallax. He wants to trade up these two decals into a very rare, and some lightning wheels because he doesn't have any regular lightnings, but these lightnings are amazing. One of my favorite. They're actually the third most expensive, coincidentally, but these look really, really sick. Alright, we're going to take this trade right here. He doesn't want his Type S anymore. And we're gonna get some balloon dogs up in here. So this is mainly a good trade because we get the Type S, which by itself is worth more than the ARAs. And then we also get a decal to mess around with, and then just some random items I guess we could trade up or something. Alright, we're trading a Dominus GT for 2 straight keys. This is a pretty good deal. No one sells for 2 anymore. Usually they just sell for around 1, so there we go. 2 more keys. Alright guys, we've reached a pretty big milestone in the series. Heatwave was the king of black markets for a long time, and it continues to still be a lot of people's favorites. So we traded up those purple volts we got from Bliits, the black tunicas we got from JJ, and then some FSL. I was looking around to try to do just the volts and the tunicas for a while, but I wasn't really getting any bites, so I decided to add the FSL, and it went pretty quick. So that looks really, really nice, and I'm glad we could get that. If you remember in our last series, it took us like 5 episodes to get up to a Heatwave, and this is only our 3rd, so pretty stoked about that. Alright, right here we're just going to trade up 4 of our crates for like 7 random ones, and this is the strategy of quantity over quality. The ones we're trading are worth more, but the ones we're getting might make people want to trade more. Alright, in this trade we're going to get a painted topper and some crates, as well as Easter items, but I mainly wanted to get more crates so I could buy more holiday items. Yeah. Alright, we're getting this insane quick sell. He's selling his Bernstein voltaics for 3 keys. So I honestly don't think lightnings should ever be this cheap. It's an amazing trade. Okay, so right after that, the guy offers us 2 imports and a polygonal trail for just our 3 crates. So I guess he wanted to open the ones that we just got him or something, but that's really nice. And he has a Heatwave. I bet he unboxed that too. Alright, so we're doing a trade here. We're trading up FSL Zomba, some gray Lobos, and some black Zeta. So the Lobos and Zetas are kind of low demand for the things that they are. Lobos are like 1 to 3, so maybe 2 keys, 1 to 2 probably max, honestly. I don't think anyone's going to pay 3. FSL and Zomba are like 1.5 probably for both, so we traded like 2 keys, and just these themselves are 2 to 4. So painted Spiralis, we got like 10 crates, and these painted vortexes, so that's a pretty good trade. Alright, we're trading our Xeno Splash for Type S. Because we have someone lined up in the trade for the Type S, and Xeno's like, people trying to sell for a key, but it'll probably go down. Alright, so here's the Type S we just got, and we're getting like a ZSR plus ads. And this guy's pretty chill, we talked to him for a while. And he traded his Dom GT for a ZSR, and didn't really like it that much, so he wanted to try out something new, so he's trying out the Type S, so got some like rare decals and whatnot along with the ZSR, so awesome. Alright, the guy we just gave our Type S doesn't really have any decals, so we're gonna throw him some of these. Alright, so we just finished that match against really toxic players, and we got rewarded with a turbo crate for not quitting halfway through, so thanks to Psionics for that. Alright, this is going to be the turbo crate we just got, as well as some other items, and we're going to get some sky blue pulses, which have pretty good value just because they're painted exotic. Alright, we're trading sky blue pulses, forest green Spiralis, and a ZSR. There's like seven keys total. And these are those pink lightnings. So now we have 2 painted lightnings.
Alright.
Alright, so here it is, just some imports, exotic, and a funny bug.
Sweet, alright, and then invite me to an...
Loads of crates, dude.
Yeah. Sweet, I got 3 new skins today then.
Yeah, you gotta try those out. Thanks, man.
Yeah, you're totally welcome. Pleasure doing business with you.
For sure. Alright, that's 1 key for Octane Snake Skin. That's actually our only key currently. Alright, here, Cazken just wanted to clean up his inventory, so he's gonna throw us these painted Ombergs. Alright, so we're gonna trade our black sunburst for 3 keys, septum, and 3 painted toppers. So I know I can sell the septum right away for 1 key. I think I might hang on to them a little bit because they look cool. But 3 keys pure, plus another guaranteed key makes 4 keys, and then the painted hats are like 3/5 of a key. So the max you can really get from black sunburst is 5 keys, and I would honestly take like 4 pure. So this is already that plus ads, so really good trade there. Okay, right here we're trading 4 keys for these cobalt loopers plus kalos and then 2 random crates. And so the loopers are 2 to 4 I believe, which makes 3 the median, which is what we're paying, and then we get those kalos for 1. And currently they're worth a little bit more than 1, or at least we can squeeze that out of it. This is a simple trade here, we're just trading up our player's choice crate for Roadhog, and that's definitely a lot of profit because the crates aren't half a key. Alright, this is probably the biggest trade of the series so far. We traded up our Heatwave into Vortex set plus Cobalt Discos, and now instead we're trading up our Cobalt Loopers, which we got for 3 keys, plus some random painted toppers, and we're getting an upgraded mystery decal, so we're getting a Hex now instead of a Heatwave. So I think this is a pretty good deal. I'll probably trade it back down into a Heatwave, to be honest. Alright, so this is one of the reasons I always feel like it's good to have crates on stock. It's because this guy just wants to open some crates, I guess, and so he's giving me some purple vortexes from it, which is pretty sick. I know I just sold a vortex set, but I think the purple ones are good to have around. Maybe we can collect another set, I don't know. But purple are a better color than lime in my opinion. They should go for like 1 to 2 keys. Hey guys, it's been a little while since we've done an update on the inventory, so I figured I'd go through it and kind of point out some stuff that has value and show what I really want to do with these items and what I want to trade them into. So we'll start out with the top of the inventory, and this is all junk basically. The painted decals at the moment I'm trying to just throw in with regular trades if people like them, because they don't necessarily have huge demand by themselves, but people that haven't heard of them might like them. So this is what I'm thinking for the painted decals, and again, limited just for collections. I'm really stoked with these crates that I have here because people really like opening crates, and to those kind of people, keys don't have as much value, so crates kind of become the currency, just like on Xbox. So these are really good to have. You can get like wheels from them, you can get painted exotics or imports or anything. And then we also have like a pretty decent balance between them. Obviously no turbo, but kind of the ones that count. We have these Cobalt Discos. We kind of profited off of these from our Heatwave to full Vortex set back to Hex trade. So these are almost pure profit. These are like 6 keys. Again, more Easter items and the painted decals that we really want to work with. Here's our Hex, currently our most expensive item, and our only mystery decal. This is pretty good. I'm not sure I want to keep the Hex. It's going down a little bit, but it might go back up because the turbo crate, all that hype kind of changed BM decals prices. But if I get a good offer for this of like painted exotics or other BMs, I'll definitely trade it out.
These Kalos are really sick. I kind of bought them personally just to use them for a little bit, but I think people could definitely like them in a trade or something. Yeah, and then with just like some random other skins. Sometimes people like using the Pixel Fires are good. Sometimes people want to trade them up. We just have like 3, so we can't do anything. The Striker also makes it more appealing. It's like 1 to 2 keys maybe. Also the Kalos are like 1 to 2. The Hex is 22, 23. Malignal, again, like good kind of boost to trade around. And the Roadhog also just good to have these kind of standard import items to trade when people want ads or imports. We have these Septum Wheels that we got as ads for our Black Sunburst. They're about a key, but it's also again just a new item people might be excited about to get. Spiralis, we kind of have too many of these. I'm not sure how high the demand is. I might have thought it was a little more saturated than it was, but it's still a good ad to have, and if we get too many we can always trade them up into a ZSR or something. These painted ZSR skins should be worth a good amount. They're all good colors, so that's pretty sick. Trinity, again, just another thing to trade around, just like the other imports. These are all like half a key each, maybe a key if I'm the right person. And then we also have these Burnt Sienna Lightnings. We got them for 3 keys. We could probably sell them for 6, but I kind of like them, so I'm just going to see if we get a good offer on them. And then the Pink Lightnings, we got a pretty good deal for these too, and they're 10 to 12 at the moment, so these are fun to have. I'm really surprised at how many painted exotics we have already, and like the BM and stuff. And then painted Vortex, like 1 to 2 keys. So I'd say this inventory is pretty stacked. I'm pretty stoked about it, and I think we can definitely get some good profit just from all of these items. Something that I would like to get is some stock of some like Type S's, some Dom GTs, some ZSRs, just because people really like those really in-demand popular import cars. Also, I'd like to get a Hex just for personal use, and because people are overpaying a ton for them. People sell for 8 keys and then they buy for like Slipstream or Parallax or Biomass or anything, so you can get tons of overpay on those, which would be kind of cool to flip some endos, but we'll see. We don't really have any keys, as you can see, but it's a pretty good inventory and I'm feeling pretty good about it.
And now it's just like, man, you got to have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene, just the race. Like, and it's a race that I've created in my head, you know? But you have to step away from it